YahawahBahashamYahawashi, Barakadash, all praise, honor, and glory go to you, Most High Yahweh. In the name of your Son, YAHAWASHI, lifting up your holy name, YahawahBahashamYahawashi, above all things. And I just want to come to you with a quick lesson. I'm going to start in Acts 16:31, and then we'll get into the article. It says in Acts 16:31, and they said, believe on the Master, Yahawashi Mashiach, and thou shalt be saved in thy house. Slack you. And you see that this was a charge given by the apostles to believe on Yahawashi Mashiach, especially in these last days. And then not only will you be saved, but your house will be saved. Now this implicates that you have to do some enduring. You have to do some time here. It's not just saying you're saved right now. A lot of Christians, a lot of different factions like to think that they're saved now and there's going to be a big rapture coming. But saving is something that you have to endure with. And what do we need to really be saved from? The main thing is that that micro C-hip. And I wanted to get into an article about that just real quick. In this article, it talks about, this article says China's chip-making investments top U.S., Taiwan, South Korea combined, what it means for NVIDIA and ASML. And I don't know if you know about it, but NVIDIA actually had a real big stock crash. They lost about around like $2 billion or 278 million or something like that. It might say it in this article. And the main point I'm trying to get to is this has become like a bidding war. Who's going to be the one that brings out everything the fastest, the best, the one that are going to have the ability to implant these micro C-hips in people at what the beast feels is going to be the best way to do it. And just like I was in the cell phone industry before, and I don't know if you knew that smartphones have not always been here. For those that are was born in this generation, smartphones were not always the way of the way of everything now. The cell phone had a general process, general upgrading, a process from starting from those real brick phones onto the Motorola flip phones, onto the BlackBerry. Then you had the regular flip phones, and they wanted to make those smaller. Then they got back bigger, and then we got the smartphones to where we can actually do everything on our own phones now, and pretty much just you can run a business on a phone if you wanted to. And in the same way, that's what's going on with this chip making process, the C-hip process. Everybody's lobbying, everybody's looking to be the most innovative of this system. Now, what does that mean to us? Let's go to Revelations 13 and 16. Because the message stays the same for us. It's not going to change. It says in Revelation 13, 16, just to get to the point, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And so the message still stays the same for those that believe in Yahawashi Mashiach on how to be saved. Once you want to believe in Yahawashi, you want to do it in sincerity and truth if you're an Israelite. And when I'm talking about Israelites, I mean, the so-called African Americans, so-called Latinos, so-called American Indians, and those speckled-bird Israelites. They're going to look like other nations, but their spirit resonates with them being Israel. So everything stays the same for that. But it's going to come to a point where, there's going to have to be some physical things done to prove that you are one of his. And the main thing is being this micro C-hip. And the reason why I'm bringing it out in that way is because that, there's different camps. There's different people within the Israelite community who don't believe that this micro C-hip is the mark of the beast. And since they don't think it's the MOTB, it could be easy. You could easily be swayed to believe that that you already are there. I've heard different videos where brothers said that they had the mark of the beast and they repented of it. And since they repented of it, that means that they're going to be saved now. Now, let's go into saving. Let's go into what saving really is, because saving is not something that is just, I go get, dumped in some water and that means that I'm going to get raptured up. No, saving is a process. It's not something that just happens once. You're going to continue to dig into your relationship with YahawahBahashamYahawashi. Keep building your faith up. Keep doing the righteous, rehearsing the righteous acts. And if you endure it to the end, that's when we say, that's how we know we're part of the elect. We say hopeful elect for a reason. We don't say hopeful elect for no reason just because it's a trendy thing to say. No, it's actual lifestyle. It's actually a way that you have to live. Because you're going to go through suffering. You're going to go through pain. You're going to go through things getting taken away from you. You're going to go through evictions. You're going to go through cars being taken. You're going to be different things that I've heard that other brothers that came before me have spoken about. Starting with the brothers at the GMS, because those are the brothers that have been doing in this truth for the longest. Starting first with Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, and Apostle Ramyan and Apostle Rakah. And then from there on to the elders and the bishops on down. So we got to understand that they've been through all the troubles and the toils before us, so that they can teach us on how to deal with these things in a righteous manner. But we're just going to hit some scriptures to help us out with that. Let's go to Deuteronomy 7 and 8. So in Deuteronomy 7 and 8, and if this message is not hitting home with you, if it's not edifying, if it's not something for you, then it's not for you. I mean, you can scoff and mock it. You can hate against it all you want to. If it's not for you, it's not for you. And Deuteronomy 7 and 8 says, but because Yahweh loved you, and because he will keep the oath which he has sworn unto your fathers. Who are your fathers or forefathers that came before? Abraham, Yatazak, Isaac, and Jacob, Jacob. Those are the ones that that these promises were given to way back when Abraham was presented as the father of faith for the father pulling them out of that the Ur Chaldees and giving him the ability to believe and call on his name, which is YahawahBahashamYahawashi. It goes on and says, hath Yahweh brought you out with a mighty hand and redeemed you out of house of bondsmen from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt? So that's what he's done. He's brought us out of the sleep that we've been in and waking us up from the hand of spiritually the Egyptians, which now will be the Babylonians, which will be Esau, Edom, and his power, and he's trying to resurrect. He's been resurrecting the Roman Empire again. Yet that spiritual deliverance is going to actually take some resisting of some physical things, and that means the microcia. That's the main thing. Now, there's other things such as restraining from pork, make sure you know the Sabbath, keeping the Sabbath on the right day. There's other things that go with that, but it's all going to come into a final temptation of are you going to take that seat? And if you haven't built your faith up now, most likely you're going to give into it. Let's go to John 5 and 24. So in John 5 and 24, let's start in verse 23. Let's start in 22. It says in John 5:22, it says, this is a red letter, it says, for Yahweh judges no man, but hath committed all judgment unto the Son, Yahawashi, that all men should honor the Son, Yahawashi, even as they honor the Father, Yahweh. He that honoreth not the Son, Yahawashi, honoreth not the Father, Yahweh, which hath sent him. It says, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that heareth my word and believeth on him that sent me hath everlasting life. So this is something that we have to spiritually connect with. We have to know that we have to honor the Father. We have to honor the Son like they're the same, because they are one. Everything that Yahawashi has us doing is on the direct direction from his Father. So when we believe on Yahawashi, it means that we believe on the Father. If we believe in the Father, then we're going to believe in Yahawashi. It goes on, it says, and shall not come into condemnation, but is passed from death into life. So this is the real saving that he's talking about. This is the spiritual saving of our souls that we're talking about, that we have to hold on to and endure to the end. We have to make sure that we don't be condemned in that time, when when he comes to save his chosen that were given to him by the Father in the beginning of time. We want to, if you strive to be of the hopeful elect, you're going to believe that everything that the Yahawashi tells us to do comes strictly from the Father. Let's go to Matthew 24, and we'll finish it out there. It's just a quick lesson I wanted to get to. But I just wanted to stress the importance of what they're doing in this time. That article, is unless you don't have ears, you can't see. There many, the love of many is waxing cold, and pretty soon we're just going to be merchandise out here, or try to make us into merchandise. It says, let's go to verse 11, starting verse 11, 24:11 says that many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So that's what it's all about, just enduring to the end, despite all the false prophets saying that, what has been revealed to us many moons ago, many years ago, and been standing firm and pat, and now that is coming into play. There will be no reason for countries to be lobbying to bring out this chip making process, and competing against it, unless it was for a reason. Just as, like I said, the cell phone progressed from one stage to the next, this chip making process is going to be the same. They're trying to find the perfect process to get everybody to take it, and pretty much not even think twice about it. But we know that is a commandment not to take it, as we read in Revelations 13 and 16, because once you take that chip, that means that you pretty much given up your soul. So now let's endure with faith in Yahawashi, since he's given us this ability to believe in him and believe in the Father as one. So with all that, I just want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YahawahBahashamYahawashi, Bahashem Rakadash. Just want to say double honors to the brothers, the apostles and elders and teachers at Great Millstone, and all the other brothers, the priests, the bishops, everyone teaching sound doctrine with sincerity of heart, and Shalawam to his holy elect.